Hey there, I'm Dolly Reaver, designer, fine artist, and illustrator. And today I'm sharing a special unboxing and first impressions of the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Complete Travel 10. So this beautiful palette here is going to feature 24 of Winsor & Newton's finest professional watercolors with what they boast to be unrivaled performance. So they have a high concentration of fine pigments for light fastness and permanence. So I'm excited to dig in and have a look at this beautiful new palette. All right, so let's get started with the Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Palette. This is the Complete Travel 10 with 24 pieces in this 10. Now I will say that I have not been sponsored by Winsor & Newton or any other art supply stores for doing this review. This was purchased with my own funds from Blick Art, or dickblick.com I think is the website. And I think I paid around $130 for this set. I have gone ahead and opened it and changed the palette around to suit my needs, but it's still in beautiful brand new condition. So let's go ahead and open this one up. So on the back of the package you'll also see that it's going to show each one of the watercolor pans that are included in this set, and it's a great set of primary colors as well as some secondary colors that I would use a lot in my own art. So we'll open it up and we have this really nice Winsor & Newton black 10 here, and it's a trifold 10, so it opens up like this. You have these great wells here and down here as well. And then we also have 24 of the pans here. I believe these are half pans. So I went ahead and did mine warms on top, cool tones on bottom. This just makes it easier for me when I'm mixing and doing the different kinds of art projects that I do. So I'll go ahead and unwrap these. I've made a swatch card here for each one of these colors. Not only does it have the name, but it also has the pigment identification number on it as well. So we'll go ahead and I'll unwrap these. We'll get some water ready to go and a brush, and we'll go ahead and swatch these out. All right, now that we have these colors woken up here, we're gonna go ahead and swatch them out. I've just taken this card and zoom out here so you can see what I have done. I've taken this card here. I've named it my Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Complete Travel 10 set of 24, and each one of these here is going to be the color and its pigment colors and numbers down here. So we'll go ahead and swatch these out, see how they turn out. All right, so we're going to start with Burnt Umber. Let's see if I can zoom in here a bit so you can see this. Okay, we'll start with that Burnt Umber. That's going to be at the top of my palette here. And I'm just going to swatch this down. Okay, we're going to move on to Raw Umber, which is a lot lighter, more golden in tone. I have a water here. See how that works. We'll do Burnt Sienna next. Oh wow, it's got a lot of red in it. Really pretty color. right. Do this raw sienna here. Oh, another very pretty golden pigment. Okay, can't wait to see what yellow ochre looks like. It's a color I use a lot. Let's see how this one looks. It's very close to raw sienna. Very close. All right, let's try the Winsor lemon next. Looks like a very strong, bright yellow. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. I love that color. Very pigmented. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll go on to the Winsor yellow here. Oh, wow, that's very pigmented too. It looks very opaque. I probably should have drawn the black line on my swatch card, but I don't typically look for opaque yellows or opaque colors when I'm swatching these out, because I tend to use gouache for that. That's very pretty, cadmium yellow. Very nice. I'm going to move on to Winsor orange. Let's see how this one performs. Oh wow, yes, very pigmented. Very strong. It looks like it would be opaque. Very nice. All right, now we're getting into my favorites, the reds. I'm just going to move this a little bit over here. Go into these reds. We're going to do the cadmium free red. Let's see how that, oh wow. Oh gosh, another beautiful color. Look at that. Just stunning. Really beautiful. And we're going to do this alizarin crimson here. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of purple in this color. Very beautiful. Beautiful color. Very nice. And we'll move on to the permanent rose. Been excited about this one. I've wondered about opera rose and if that's one I should add to the palette. I've got this well here in the center, or area in the center. I could add some more pans, and I've wondered if opera rose is one I should add to that. So these are beautiful colors. As you can see, I'll zoom out here. Very pigmented. They're beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited to be able to paint with these. I cannot wait. All right, so let's move on to the cool tones down here at the bottom. Go ahead and we will start with permanent magenta here in the corner. Oh boy, that's pretty. Wow, I love that color. Love that. It's just beautiful. A lot of pink, a lot of purple in it. Just gorgeous. All right, let's see how Winsor Violet performs. Oh my gosh, that is really pigmented. What a beautiful color. Oh my goodness, I love that. I paint a lot of fish and bugs, and I love these beautiful purples and blues. Okay, so now we're going to try Edanthrine blue. I've never heard of that before, but let's try this one. I'm sure I said it wrong, but this looks like a very blue-violet color. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Really pretty. Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice. Zoom in here a little bit. And we're going to move on to French Ultramarine, which is going to be this one here. Oh, another beautiful blue. It's just so intense. I know that people have loved using Winsor Newton for that reason, because these colors are so intense. Wow. Probably use that one a lot. My favorite blue is Prussian blue, which is not in this palette, but I think I can pretty easily make it. So we're going to move on to Cerulean blue. Swatch this one out here. Oh yeah. It's that pretty kind of true sky blue color. Got a lot of granulation in it, it looks like, which is interesting. All right, we're going to move on to Winsor blue. They say this is a green shade. Let's see how this one swatches out. It's definitely a cool tone. Bring that down a little bit. Wow, that's really pretty too. These colors are really creamy and very easy to manipulate on the paper. Moving on to Winsor green now. And that is just a true emerald green. That's really beautiful. Oh, I love that color. It looks like it's got a lot of granulation in it as well. Beautiful. Okay, our next color is going to be the Hooker's green. Move on to that here, and that's beautiful too. It's like a nice grass green. Got a lot of granulation in it as well, it seems. Beautiful. I'm going to pull that color down a little bit. Very nice. All right. The color I use a lot is sap green. So let's see what Winsor & Newton's sap green is going to look like. This is permanent sap green. Oh yes, it's got a lot of yellow in it, a lot of sort of brown tones in it. Very nice. Beautiful. All right. We're moving right along to our last green, which is going to be olive green. I would expect that to have a lot of brown and yellow in it. Let's see what it ends up looking like. Okay. And it looks very similar to the sap green. May have a little more brown in it. A wonderful color for doing landscapes. Okay, so that finishes off the greens. Let's have a look at these last two colors. These would be my shadow colors, my Payne's Gray, which I use a ton of. Let's see what, it almost looks black. So dark blue. This is like super deep indigo. We'll bring that color down just a bit. And then you can see that beautiful shadow color coming through. Very nice. Beautiful. And then finally, ivory black. I don't use a lot of black in my paintings. Any kind of line and wash that I do, I use with pen ink. But I suppose I could use this. It's pretty dark. Probably another good shadow tone. Pull it down here and have a look. Yeah. Yeah, these are beautiful. Very nice. Very deeply pigmented. There is some granulation in the blues, and it almost looks like a little bit in the sienna tones and the ochres up here, or the umbers. Really beautiful. These Winsor colors, or the yellows, are so heavily pigmented. They're so bright. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to create something really special with these palettes. I've got quite a few fish that I need to do. I think these will be wonderful for that. And I'm also getting ready to start a project doing oysters on the half shell, and I think these colors are going to be absolutely perfect for that. So I'm so excited. I hope that if you're thinking about a Winsor & Newton palette like this in a 10, that having seen this video now, you will know whether it's something you would want to try. I'm very excited about using these in my own works of art, and I'd love to hear how you've used them, or if you want to use them. I got these from dickblick.com, I think is the name of the website. It's Blick Art. I was gifted a gift certificate from my husband for Christmas, and this is one of the things that I chose to get with it, and I'm so excited because I've wanted a Winsor & Newton palette like this for a long, long time. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below, and I'll look forward to seeing all of you in my next video. Bye-bye.